Hello everyone, so I'm recording this video to show you all how can you create a video plays report with counters for each rate of the progress for a given video from Piwik PRO data. This is an answer to a post that I found on Piwik PRO community forum where Elena described this type of video report where I answered with the screenshot from Power BI example that I did, because I did such a report some time ago, and asking if maybe that helps, because in Piwik it's not really achievable in Piwik itself. So Elena followed up with a visualization that she did in Google Spreadsheets, and then it clicked for me that actually there is good Piwik PRO integration for Google Spreadsheets, which allows you to achieve exactly this type of report. So let me show you how to do that real quick. And we'll start with untitled spreadsheet, an empty one, a new one. Let's maybe call it Piwik video report from API. What you need to start with is go to extensions menu and go for add-ons and go get add-ons and look for Piwik PRO. It will suggest here, and there choose it and choose install. I have two buttons since I'm using the Google Apps account, and in the separate window that you won't see here on the recording, the authentication of this application for your account will come up. You will have to go through a few steps and allow the permissions to, edit the spreadsheets, because it needs to load the data into the spreadsheet. So I authenticated it now. I have information that it has been installed, and now it's accessible here in the extensions menu. So first thing I need to do is to authenticate, and first you need to input your instance address without the HTTPS protocol. So for me it's Hybrydowa Piwik PRO. And now I need to put my client ID in. You can generate your client ID and client secret in the API credentials section in your profile view in your Piwik PRO. And upon providing those, you get information about API connected properly. So next thing you're doing is going into the extensions Piwik PRO Analytics again and choosing Get Raw Data and choosing Raw Events. And here I will provide website ID of my demo website with demo data and provide the range where I know the data is. It's important not to make any mistakes in the date format, because then it will revoke the request. And raw data limit is how much particular rows you want to download. So better to first check how many events you have in your Piwik PRO and then set that limit. I think the utmost limit for a single query is 100,000. So that may be also heavy to load. So if you have more, want to load more, you may need to do that a few times with an offset, for example. And choosing the dimensions for working with also other events. You may want to choose more, but since we only want custom events for video report, we will go for custom event section. Few columns are provided by default, like event and session ID, but also we want the page URL, which comes out as event URL, so we can also see on which pages the videos were watched. And when you chose those, just go for the apply button and it will load the data into your spreadsheet. So we're halfway there. Let's call this sheet raw data. Let's remove the other sheet. So we have raw data. Now highlight the columns with the data and insert a pivot table. It will be displaying our report, and with that highlighted, just create a new sheet with a pivot table. It will come out like that. And now you're working with this interface on the right hand side. You're adding those items from your raw data into the rows, columns, and values. So first thing you need to do is take custom event name and put it into your rows section. It will display all the names for the custom events, also not for videos. So first thing you want to do now is to set a filter for category, and let's clear here and just mark video, and it will now show only the video names. Next thing is for column to be custom event action, so it will display all the particular custom event action labels across the report horizontally. And now we also want to filter those to the ones that interest us. So we're taking custom event action again and dragging it into the filters section. And now let's choose just the labels that are related to videos. Not all that are related to videos, just the ones we want to see, because there are more. So those will be watched. Progress with all the percentages, and play. We may also choose pause, we may choose other, resume, replay after watching, but we want just those few for our report. And now we are just missing the values. And for the values, you also need to drag custom event action and then choose the function of count A to count the records for each of those videos. And then you're done. This is the report that was discussed here. What I'm just missing is to calculate the percentages. Oh, and I see that Anthony just responded here. It's not possible as of now. You'll use one of the suggested solutions. Yeah, so maybe when we show these solutions that we're recording now, then this will be of use. There are some plans to improve calculated metrics in a way that enables you to use filters for events. Wow, that would be great. That would be like BI within the Piwik reporting. But for now, you can just use your Google Spreadsheets if you're okay with loading the data there. The one thing that I'm missing is to calculate those percentages, just as I did on the example here. So I wonder how to do that. Maybe I will dig further, or if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. So I hope you liked the video and that will be useful for you. Cheers! Oh, and if you want to use your page URLs in the report as well, just go for event URL here and drag it into your rows section, so they will be added as categories, as additional dimension to your report. Yeah, that should be it. Cheers!